Welcome to the Empowerment Series video titled Gratitude. My name is Nerikia, and I'm here to empower you today on being grateful and showing signs of gratitude. Let's get started with today's topics. Today's topic says it all adds up. It all comes to this, gratitude. Why should you practice gratitude? And your spirit. How does your spirit align with being grateful and showing signs of gratitude? How does this affect your mental mindset? And how does this help shape your future? Do you know who you are? Do you know what your purpose in life is? What are your goals? Let's get started with It All Adds Up. The Empowerment Series videos are in a sequence of order of how it all adds up and how knowing your mental mindset and understanding that your mental health matters is what's going to help you get past those life challenges and obstacles for your future successes. It all adds up. First, we talked about move on ambition. Next, we discussed resetting when things aren't aligned in your spirit. After that, we talked about grit and determination. We've also discussed a few other things along the way, such as obedience versus discipline. Next, we talked about how you can break generational curses. Well, how does this all add up? It all adds up because once you've developed an understanding of knowing who you are, what your purpose is in life, and being able to assess those life challenges to reevaluate and reset yourself, then you're able to say, well, it all comes down to this. It all comes down to my spirit and me showing signs of gratitude and being grateful for where I'm at. When we discussed resetting, we discussed, where are you? Who do you want to be? What do you want others to say about you when you're not in the room? Well, it all comes to this. It all comes to my reputation. It all comes to how I treat others. It all comes to me being grateful for the day. Am I grateful that I'm able to move my hands without being able to wear a prosthetic arm? Am I grateful for being able to open my mouth to speak without having to speak through a device? Am I grateful for being able to do the things that some others in other countries are unable to do, such as study and learn? Am I able to go to the store to pick out my own groceries? It's the simple things that we must be grateful for. And through showing signs of gratitude, we have opportunities that are given to us because you're grateful for the small things. It all adds up, and I can see you doing more with your successes. When you're able to get a grip on reality and affirm your tenacity to say, I have what it takes, I'm the GOAT. Go on and talk. What else are you going to do? When you go on and talk, then you can go on and talk about positive things or negative things. This is all going to surround your mental cognition, and this will be the benefits of your society or the benefits of your surroundings. How are you valuable? Gratitude. Usually we discuss terms. There's no need to discuss a term of gratitude and gratefulness. We all know what it means to be grateful. Thank you. We all know what it means to be grateful. That's so nice. That's so kind. You didn't have to do that. Grateful and gratitude. It's simply smiling when you have every reason to be bothered or upset. It's simply having an energy and a spirit about you that makes others want to be around you, that makes others want to come and see you again, that makes others feel like, you know what, I need this positive energy. I don't know what I'm going to do with life. I don't know where I'm going in life, but just talking to you, just getting a hug from you, just you telling me that everything's going to be all right, because I know that your spirit is an energy that I want to be connected to. We discussed the energy surrounding you and your energy output, as well as your source of energy. Never let anyone dim your light. That's my saying, because sometimes when the light is dark, it's able for any type of input to be plugged into me. I'm like an electrical car. You plug your source of energy in me and I have bad gas. You plug your energy into me and I have a dampened spirit and I'm upset and angry. Or if I can control my own spirit and I can control my own energy, my light will never get so dark that I'm unable to have that resiliency. I have that determination? I'll have that drive and that ambition. Am I able to move on from the bad things and look to the positive things? This is what gratefulness is about. Gratefulness is about taking the little that you have and doing what you can with the little that you have, because it might give more, instead of being in a complaining mood. Getting on the bus and tapping your card, or getting the ticket to the circus and going to the circus and throwing peanuts at the circus clown. Instead of getting on the bus and saying, I'm stopping off at Turnip Street because I had a bad day today. Why should you practice gratitude? Simple steps in practicing gratitude is just waking up in the morning saying, thank you, Lord. If you're not a person of religion, meditation, yoga, gratitude. I went through the Starbucks line, so I paid for the person's order behind me, because what else am I going to do with that extra $10 except for go buy some new shoes with it that I'm never going to wear? Or I might wear those shoes, or I might forget about them and give them to Salvation Army. I have clothes that are too little. Did I throw those piles of clothes in the trash can, or did I give it to a third world country who has less things that we have here, who don't even have this type of clothing that we have, or the manufacturers, or the name brand? Why practicing gratitude matters is because it helps you with repeating, why are you here? What's your purpose? It helps you stay in alignment with who you are, because first you have to realize, who am I? What makes me passionate? What's going to be that building block to my success? Who am I? Where do I want to be? What do I want people to say about me? How am I going to get the next opportunity that's going to benefit me for my purposes? My purpose and alignment is to lead a generation to financial literacy and time freedom. Therefore, my opportunities must be able to give me the opportunity that can lead someone to financial literacy and time freedom. Not only knowing money and money matters, but also knowing you have to be able to read and write. Also understanding that time freedom. We don't always have the option to have the time freedom because we're on a hustle and bustle. Do what I have to do today to make sure that the bills are paid. I'm exhausted when I'm finished doing what I have to do. But once you finish doing what you have to do, you have to write down your goals. You have to stay in alignment with your purpose. Today, I could have said, you know what, I'm tired. I'm going to go get my workout in. I'm not going to do my video. I'm grateful because I'm tired, but I also have a purpose that I must stay in alignment with. I also have a short-term goal that I must meet. I must meet this goal in order to keep my promises to myself, to keep my commitments to myself, because I can let anybody else down, but I can't let myself down. That's one of the things about your source of energy. When my light is dimmed, and my light is dimmed to the fact that I'm no longer walking in my purpose and alignment, my spirit starts to shift. When my spirit starts to shift, then that gives me a weakening defense where that life obstacle or that challenge, they're both working in conjunction together, and I'm not able to push past those building blocks. Instead, those building blocks are rising above me and covering me. You got to be this tall to ride this ride. I'm this ride. I'm my biggest enemy. So if those building blocks are too high, I can't get past that because I'm not that high to get past that ride. So I have to make sure that my source of energy stays at a level of conjunction with my purpose, so that I'm not in a crowded area full of naysayers, doubters. I'm not in the area where I'm not able to control the type of energy that's surrounding me. Repeat your purpose often. That helps you practice that helps you practice gratitude. Stay in alignment with your purpose. Don't let your area or your space or your personality get so surrounded by the type of energy that's not in alignment with where you're going, because then that triggers you and pushes you back to a place where you don't want to be. And it causes your light to get dim, because I like being around you. I like what we do. But at the same time, I'm not handling my business. I'm not doing what I'm here to do. I'm on borrowed time here. I'm grateful because I know that I'm on borrowed time. I'm on borrowed time. I don't know if my time expires tomorrow. I don't know if my light flickers tomorrow and I'm either going to the pearly gates or I'm either going to another place. So therefore, I must use my time wisely and treat it like cash and value. I must value myself because someone else needs me, to give them this value that I have and stay grateful for being able to use this opportunity to give them what I have. Somebody needs what I got. Move on ambition. Things are going to happen. It's life. Get over it. Things are going to happen. We're not always going to be in the best place mentally or physically. Physically, I didn't want to get my workout in today. Physically, I have to get my workout in today because someone is looking at that as, wow, you really love yourself. You woke up and you did the work on yourself this morning and said, good morning, self. I love you. How are you feeling today? How are you today? You good? You good, self? We good today? You did that work on yourself. So this morning I got up and I worked out. I love myself so much that I'm going to work out again this evening because I have to stay in purpose and alignment. So if I'm in a crowded space in an uncontrolled area, I'm able to say, gotta go. I'm able to say, peace. Can't get on that bus with you, but I gotta go this way. Well, just to get there faster, you know what? I have the agility to keep moving because I'm in alignment with my purpose. My spirit can't be broken on that bus with all that energy. Thank you for your ticket to get on this plane ride with you. But my spirit says, I'm not in alignment with that because it all adds up and it all comes down to this move on ambition. I got to move on from being able to say, I got to ride with you and understand that I have to ride for me because somebody else needs me. Because my purpose in being grateful for the opportunity, it's a great opportunity, but does this opportunity align with where I want to be and what I want others to say about me? When these opportunities meet, is it going to be an opportunity that's going to help me stay in alignment with my purpose and also stay grateful that I'm able to lead a generation to financial literacy and time freedom? So let's discuss a little bit more about move on ambition. As I stated, life happens. Life happens to us all. I'm working on it. I like this idea of being able to move on. I like this idea of being grateful, but I don't know how to be grateful because so much bad things been happening lately. When I do the work on myself and I'm able to ask myself, are you the GOAT? When I'm able to ask myself and say, does this hurt? Yeah, it hurt, but I had to rip that Band-Aid off. I had to rip that Band-Aid off with my hand. I had to take the glove off and rip the Band-Aid off. It hurts. It gotta hurt to work. Can I move on from that pain? I don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at the sores. I don't like feeling the brokenness. I don't like healing the trauma. I don't like talking about the past experiences. I want to move on from it, but I got to be stuck into this place of weakness to understand that my light, I got to keep making that light shine. I can't let it get dim, and I can't let the hurt and the pain of what they got to say about me. I can't let the hurt and the pain of what I used to do or where I could be. I can't worry about that stuff because somebody else don't want to hear about what happened or what I could do. They want to know, what are you going to do about it? I got to move on from it. I got to stay ambitious. When trouble in my way, I got to cry sometimes, but I got to step over it. I got to look past it. I got to put on my blockers. I got to put on my stunner shades or something. I got to have tunnel vision to know that where I'm going, people gonna want to follow me. So I can't lead you to a path that you ain't gonna want to bring somebody else along. So I gotta have that move on ambition to say, I'm ambitious enough to move on from where others want me to be, from where others see me. You see me in this light, but I'm so much more than that. You see me hanging out with my friends, I'm more than that. I'm able to say that I know who I am. I know where I'm going in life. I know who I want to be. How we do this is by being humble. You got to have determination and grit. You got to get a grip on your reality. How you do that is by staying humble. Stay down till the come up. You got to stay down till you come up. It hurts staying down sometimes because dang, I've been loyal. I've been faithful to myself. I stayed down and it's ugly right now. I feel bad because it hurt, but I had to rip that Band-Aid off, and they keep talking. They keep saying things. Don't nobody believe in me. Dang, man, my ambition. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I'm breaking these generational curses. I got guts. I know who I am. But at the same time, if you ain't humble about it and you get the big head, you bringing everybody along and it's fun, it's good. But what about when it's hurting and when it ain't working out? Are you gonna get mad at everybody else? When it ain't so perfect, you forget that I gotta be grateful for the little things, the small victories. I just got over this obstacle, but I didn't get that opportunity. What happens when you don't get that opportunity? Does it dampen your light? Is your output not negative? All it takes is one bad choice or one thing not happening the way we want it to happen, or things not going the way we want it to go. And then we go get on that bus and we say, better go hang out and get drunk real quick, because tomorrow I'm gonna wake up running. I'm gonna hit them goals. I'm gonna be ambitious. Well, when this happens, we always have to be in alignment with our purpose. I fail sometimes. I mess up. I forget to stay humble. I get the big head. Sometimes I'm feeling myself too much. I believe in me so much sometimes. Sometimes I feel like, can't nobody stop my hustle. Can't nobody knock me down. But guess what? How a person looks and treats others should tell you a lot about themselves and their home life. It's not so hard to forget to be humble. It's not so hard to forget being grateful, because sometimes we get so full in who we are that we forget that I started from the bottom. We forget that it hurts a little bit. We forget that we have to stay in a place of humbleness and gratitude in order to motivate and inspire and empower others, because it all adds up. That pain has to hurt, because you're the one breaking generational curses. Your spirit. Let's discuss your spirit. You got to be grateful that you're the one to break these generational curses. Also understand the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. You don't have to be a person of faith or Christianity or believe in the Bible to be grateful and to practice humbleness. Don't wallow over something that requires you to move on. That's what breaks your spirit, when you wallow over something that requires you to move on. You got to have that move on ambition. Are you able to move on from yesterday's mess? Because when you're able to move on from yesterday's mess, then a blessing comes, opportunity comes, because I'm watching you to see how you react and how you handle this and how you can maneuver through this, to see if you're ready for these opportunities, to see if you're able to be passionate when it ain't looking good. Are you able to be passionate when things ain't going the way you expected to go? You expected this to happen. It didn't happen. So are you still passionate? You still humble? You still grateful about it? How your spirit looking? What's your energy like? So when you're able to say, it all comes to this. It all comes to me being grateful for the small opportunities. It all comes to me being humble, even when things ain't looking up. When I got people behind me, am I leaving them people and making sure that I'm straight? Or am I making sure that I bring them along with me? Because everybody's looking up to somebody. Okay, welcome back to the Empowerment Series. Today is the day that I'm celebrating gratefulness, and the day that I'm practicing humbleness and aligning with my spirit. So today is a family member's birthday. I called earlier and I said, happy birthday, but the family member wasn't home. So the family member called back and I said, happy birthday. God is good. Not because we have to be in alignment with Christianity or conformity. This is not about that. This is just about, well, the video just stopped out of nowhere and now you're back speaking in your video. Well, let's finish off this empowerment series. What does it look like when you practice gratefulness and gratitude and you're aligned with your purpose? It looks like success, value, gratitude. It looks like you're a moneymaker, because opportunities are going to always come. And also, you want to bring along achievers with you. Growing up, I was in a program called the High Achievers Program, formerly Career Model Program. That program taught me financial literacy. We learned about time freedoms. Well, also, there are 5 months left in the year, what are you going to do differently? Are you going to align with your purpose and ask yourself, who am I? Where do I see myself in the future? How am I going to empower and inspire others? You have to reset, reevaluate, refocus, readjust your energies, and also realign with your purpose. You're able to always say it all adds up to this by being able to balance your life, provide stability to yourself, and also understand that you always have to have that hope and knowing that better is coming for me. Opportunities are always coming to me. We must always understand that the purpose is greater than the redemption. Because once I understand my purpose, I'm able to redeem myself and make myself feel better about who I am and where I'm going and the things I've done. I don't have to stay in that place of brokenness and unhealing. I have to rip that Band-Aid off and let it hurt to be able to bring along achievers with me so that we can have success stories, so that we're able to be money makers and have opportunities always surrounding us, because we balance our energy and understand that stability is needed and able to be grateful. If I'm not stable in my mental mindset, I'm not understanding how to be balanced. When I lose that balance, I lose that passion and my light is dimmed. I want to thank you for viewing this empowerment series video today, and I can't wait until we talk again. Check out my other empowerment videos, and thanks again. Never let anyone dim your light.